All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. I want to give a shout out to Miss Evelyn Spearman, who is recovering from surgery. She's an avid Bayou Time viewer. So, Miss Evelyn, we hope you get better real quick. We want you to feel good out there. All right, we're going to take phone calls, 879-1231. You can talk about synthetic marijuana, bath salts, the minority judgeship. You can talk about pretty much anything, the murder in Thibodeau. Today you heard the sheriff. And just tell us what you think about different topics. Open night tonight, so 879-1231. Also, our best wishes, too, to Jimmy the Gate, who's still recovering at home and probably watching right now. So, Jimmy, we hope you get better, too. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. What would you like to talk about tonight? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's a little low on my earpiece.
Well, I'm calling for the drugs on the street. I was calling to see if they could both take all of it off the street, killing too many little kids.
Okay, so you're talking about the murder today in Thibodeau?
Yes.
Okay, you lived across the street?
No.
Oh, you just want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you thinking? You just thinking it's just too much crime and that people are...
too much of crime about drugs and stuff.
Okay.
Every time we put on the TV, somebody dead or something about drugs.
Yeah, now we don't know. They're still investigating, and I'm not sure if that crime is because of drugs, but certainly you are correct in saying that a lot of crimes are because of drugs, for absolutely sure. But, yeah, I agree with you. It's got to be a point where people don't pull out the weapons. I mean, what happened, everything leads to a weapon being pulled, it seems like now, and nobody knows how to argue anymore. They all want to shoot each other.
That's true.
Yeah, but we do appreciate your call tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. You're on. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Put your TV on mute, please. It's feeding back. Just put your TV lower.
All right. I was calling about the crime in Thibodeau. I stay across the street from them.
Okay. So you knew the lady that was murdered?
No, ma'am. I don't want to call the police.
But I'm having trouble. You called the police?
Yes.
Okay, and were you the one that discovered the body?
No, ma'am. No, sir.
Okay. So how did you find out about it? Can you say?
They told me another one that came.
Okay. It's really tragic, though. I mean, it's something you don't do every day is call the police because there's a murder right down the street, right?
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for calling them, though. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good night. HTV, welcome to our program. You're on the air. Go ahead, please.
How you doing, sir?
Good. What you want to talk about tonight?
I want to talk about that welfare drug screening that they got going on, man, that they're trying to pass.
Okay.
I'm all for it because I had to take a drug screen to get my job, and anybody who works for the government has to take a drug screen to get their job. Mm-hmm. And I think it's unfair that all them people on welfare, food stamps, or whatever don't have to take no drug screen, don't even have to try to better themselves. You know what I mean? And that's our money they're getting. And
yeah.
I know people that's on welfare and food stamps that sell their stuff for drugs. You know what I mean? And it ticks me off that they getting all this free money from us, but yet they don't have to take drug screens. They don't even have to look for a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you because we give drug screens at HTV. When somebody comes to get a job, they have to get tested for drugs. The other thing is this. I've always said it. There are certain people that I think deserve to get government help. Veterans, disabled veterans, disabled elderly, and elderly who have paid into the system for that long a time. But I agree with you. If you're going to get on the train, I think you need to be tested because you're right. There is a lot of deal making with the welfare that leads. There's a lot of it that leads back to the drugs.
And I don't believe that just the person getting it needs to get drug screened. I believe that everybody in the household that's benefiting from the benefits should get drug screened as well. Because they got people 21, 22 years old that's capable of working that don't even care, just thinking of ways to get free money and everything. And the government's talking about we don't have enough money. The president gave $25 million to Libya, to the rebels, to overthrow their country. That's treason. You know what I mean? And I know everybody needs help, but I think they need to start helping our country before they help these other countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it would be difficult probably to get the whole household tested. I mean, it's hard enough getting one person tested with the government. So, but I agree with you. I think you're on point. I think if you're going to accept something from the taxpayers, which is what we do, we pay taxes, and somebody else gets our money, then you got to make sure you are ready to receive it in a good fashion.
And you're correct. And Obama threw it out because he said that it would cost too much money to drug screen everybody on welfare. But I think it would be cheaper in the long run, because if you fail a drug screen, you shouldn't be. You should have to go through a treatment or something like that in order to go to receive it again. And all these people on food stamps for 10, 15 years, I think they need to have a time limit. Like, say, people who's 21, 20 years old getting food stamps, I don't think they should be able to receive it for years at a time.
Right.
I think you should have to go to a work program or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, and I do know a few people on food stamps that use it very responsibly. Like, you do have some single parents out there who really need that income, but they use it responsibly. They've raised their children right. So they do suffer for the bad ones, because the bad ones give the whole program a real bad rap.
And it is sad that they just giving our money, because I work hard for my money. I really do. And I ain't paying taxes just like everybody else, but that's something that you got to do as an American citizen, and I accept that. But whenever they starting to give our money away to drug dealers and people who don't even really need it, people that just are lazy and don't feel like working, I think that's irresponsible of the government not to give. I don't even know why this should even be a topic. I think that should have been automatic whenever they started giving it away, you know?
Well, there's always going to be a topic in America. It's so divided that if you believe in one thing, trust me, the other person believes in something different. So there's always going to be debate. There's always going to be a topic. And that's okay, because we live in America, but you are entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine, and everybody's entitled to theirs. And we do appreciate you sharing it with us tonight.
I have one more question. Do y'all know anything about that explosion that happened yesterday?
I wasn't on yesterday. Jason was on, but there was one in New Iberia. You talking about at the plant?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll dig something up on it. I saw briefly on the news last night, and I'll get some more information for you.
Yes, sir. Well, you're doing a good job, Mr. Martin. God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right,
Bye-bye.
we do have to take a break. I want to remind everybody that Harley Cortez is working hard on our new website, and so each and every day we have updates on the website, and there you can see it right there, and you see the sheriff of Lafourche, Craig Weber, is already on the website. He beat me to the news desk today, so breaking news, any type of breaking news that occurs in this area, you'll get information along with press releases and events that are going on, and Harley's working real hard at keeping that up to date each and every day. We're going to take a break. When we come back, phone lines are all lit up. We're going right back to them.